Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leo and it's for the month of February, a little bit over 2026. My dear Leo, this is all about your it's a general reading about every area of your life, not just one, everything you need to know from all aspects. Coming to you from the heavens or the universe, whatever they want you to know, every important factor for you. I'd like to welcome you to the channel, to this reading. I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. And let me begin by sharing with you what is important for you to know. Let's have a look what you need to know for this February and a little bit over. And we have protection. You are so protected. So you don't have to worry about anything. There's a lot of protection. It says strong protective magic for the family and the home. Protective magic is surrounding you. There is going to be an end of a chapter and overcoming a big chapter or a problem. If you're facing a problem, that is going to be gone very soon. You are very much protected, you, your home, and your family. Let's take on another message. Glasses on, and it says time out. You need time out to really think and rethink everything. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. This is the time for you to take care of yourself. Because you are protected, you can do that. You and your family are protected, so you should be able to now take time out and take care of yourself. You've been caring for everyone. Let's see what else for Leo, the truth for all my Leos. And you are in grace. You are so protected. Again, in grace, meaning you are protected by the heavens, or the angels, or the universe. They're all watching over you. And I feel like there's a lot of success coming your way. And in the midst of it all, you are going to overcome a challenge and you are going to become quite victorious. So that is really good to know. Now let's see another message. This message is about something you've been thinking about, concerned about, or worried about that you really want to know an answer to. So let's see, or guidance, the truth for all Leo. It says a year from now. A year from now. So calculate it, a year from now things are going to go well for you, especially in regard to what you're questioning in your mind or what you're looking to find. Okay, an answer to. Now that we established that, we're going to take two more messages from another deck to see what else, cutting once at a time. The first one says celebrations. Wow, this came out for Cancer. Those triple celebrations for those of you, especially if you're a Leo with Cancer in you or a cuspy. Have a look at the Cancer reading because it was magnificent. 3 celebrations and a lot of wealth coming in and something magnificent hidden factors there to watch, Cancer, if you have any, if you're a cuspy. But celebrations, something wonderful is happening and you're celebrating big time. Let's have a look. It could be in connection to someone of Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, possibly. Let's have a look. Or it could be about stability in your money. Happiness. Oh my God. Dreams and wishes come true. Hooray to the universe for all the blessings that are pouring in your life. So many blessings. You are going to be overwhelmed with so much blessings. So much to celebrate. So much happiness here. This is just incredible. I really, really love this for you. My dear Leo, this is just everything you've always wanted sort of falling into place for you. So it doesn't get any better. This is magical. Truly amazing. Okay, so celebrating and hooraying for all the blessings that are coming in. An end of a chapter. Maybe this is the removal of something horrific from your life or someone or a situation that was so difficult. It's getting removed completely, wiped out from your hands, and you are becoming empowered. Maybe that's why you're celebrating. Wow. Okay, let's take on 2 messages. We're going to find out more. 2 messages, cutting twice for all Leo, the truth. Right, we have patience and planning. This is the 7 of Pentacles, which means that you need a lot of patience and planning with a large sum of money that's going to come to you. You have to know how to plan it, what to do. Whatever you do, don't rush, because you have to think of how to put this money together. There is a lot of money coming. Now I know why you're celebrating. End of a chapter again. End of the chapter, large sums of money. This is the World card. Elevating to high levels, status. Your money is rising. You're rising Your status is rising. You're becoming wealthy. But you got to know how to tread carefully, how to invest, what to do with the money that's coming. But that is wonderful. You are being paid off, I think, for a big chapter that you might have gone through and completed. Now, the next message, and that's why you got your dream. Yes, something's coming to an end. Like we had the Tower, this is the Death card showing an ending to a chapter that you are going to be moving forward from and transmutating. Your life is transcending to high levels. A lot of success coming to you right after an ending. And fulfillment of wishes comes next. 9 of Cups is fulfillment of all your wishes coming through after this ending. That is beautiful. Truly wonderful. Now let's move on to the next level. 2 messages from another deck. I'll be cutting just once for 2 messages for all Leo, February onwards. The truth. Right, the 7 of Swords shows that there was a situation that was so difficult. You were putting up with it, wanting to leave, procrastinating, avoiding trouble, sucking everything up, putting up, sacrificing, not to cause trouble, not to cause someone to be in pain, not to leave anyone, abandon anyone. You were just persevering and avoiding problems. This is something that's coming to an end. That's what's coming to an end. Right, and the High Priestess shows that your intuition was telling you over long time, letting you know something is ending, the way it's going to be ending. Maybe it is going to be a bit of a crisis for some of you, the way it ends, but something was ending. Someone was going to be removed from your life, or a situation was going to be removed from your life. But you were procrastinating, you were there, you didn't want to take any action until it was the right time. And then comes the 3 of Cups, celebrations. This is the 3 of Cups, as you can see, which is exactly this one here, the 3 of Cups. So there is big celebrations for all Leos. The majority of Leos are going to be celebrating something magnificent, something incredible that's taking place for you, my dear Leo. And you are going to be loving the celebrations because they're going to take you to high levels of happiness. And you are going to be so happy that you are celebrating big time. So that's what's coming after wishes and dreams come true. And don't forget your wishes come true celebration and also the 10 of wealth. This shows to me that there is a lot to celebrate with wishes come true. Wishes come true is a lot. That's a lot of your wishes, wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. That is extreme fulfillment of wishes with a lot of dreams. Is 10. So you got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment of wishes and dreams come true and miracles pouring into your life and getting the life that you've always wanted. Not to mention celebrating something magnificent twice. Celebrating twice. And hooraying, hands in the air, in gratitude for all that's being given to you. And a lot's being given to you. That's why you got double celebrations. There's a lot happening here. So that one goes back there. This one goes here. And fulfillment of wishes there. This is part of it. Okay. So I'll just bring this down a little bit. Now let's move on to the next level. And the next level is... I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, this one here. The truth for all Leo. Let's have a look. Right, the seal. This is a business contract or the gift of money. It can be a business contract that you sign and seal for this, for the sake of getting this gift of money. There is a gift of money. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is all about. A gift of money where you have to plan well where to put it, how to invest it. Some of you could be buying your dream business, your dream home. There is something like that. But it is giving you something concrete, like foundations, permanency, whether it's a job or a business or your own home, your own business. There is that, sealing a deal, sealing a contract that this is going to be yours. So that is wonderful. And there is the gift of money again. Some of you might be doing a lot of paperwork, clerical work. Some of you might be dealing with clerical work in relation to careers. There's a lot of paperwork involved. Okay, so that goes right there. And now we're moving on to the next one, the next message. For all Leo, the truth. Okay, we've got the pendulum, which is all about fluctuating income, money going up and down, indecision, but it needs new strategies. When you implement new strategies, you will see more stability, and that's what the stability is with the seal. More things becoming more stable. you'll find that making the right choices is going to impact your business or your work or your career, whatever you're doing. Some of you might be thinking of seasonal work. Some of you are changing jobs, but you are making choices and setting setting strategies, putting strategies, implementing strategies, and putting them into action. And that's going to help you stabilize and improve your fluctuating income. Now I'm going to take 4 messages from the tea leaves for all Leo. Is that too many? No, it's all right. I can handle 5. All right. Let's have a look. The woman is about female energy, feminine energy, somebody that you might be working with or dealing with, someone that you are in connection with, even attracted to sometimes. Okay, dealings or relationship with a woman. Here we go. The next one is the wishbone. Not a broken one, but your wishes are going to be granted, which is really wonderful. Fulfillment of wishes. This is in connection to this card here. Fulfillment of wishes. As you can see, the 9 of Cups, and the wish just improves it and makes it more. It just doubles it up. It sort of confirms and reaffirms it, that there is fulfillment of wishes, and that's very important. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so that's the wish one, and it's exactly the same. A wish granted. Yes, so wish fulfillment. Then we've got the bag. This is about money that's hidden from you, that you're not aware that it's on its way. Big amount of money hidden from you. This could be a big promotion, a raise in your money. It's something really big, and it'll impact your life, where you are going to be thinking a lot about. It says something important, such as a new job or a raise. Okay, according to tea leaf. According to me, it's money coming to you that you don't know about. The pale is about disappointment, something that went wrong, a situation that's out of your hands, out of control, a situation that you're regretting, but things are going to get better. I feel like pale. Okay, according to this, time to get out of a situation. Time to get out of a situation. According to the tea leaf. According to me with the tortoise, something slow but surely wins the race. It's that situation where the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise slowly, surely they will win ahead. And the tortoise is about movement. Sometimes there could be a consideration of moving, relocating somewhere, maybe for the sake of work or maybe for another sake of something else. But something's happening very slowly, and soon you are going to see the outcome. I feel like it could be this money that's coming to you, or a promotion or a raise or a business being grown or something like that. Anyway, the tea leaf says slowly but surely getting ahead. Just like I said, that theme about the tortoise and the hare. Okay. Now, let's leave that there and move on to clarifications. We're clarifying the fact that you wanted to leave a situation, but you kept on procrastinating, but ultimately it is going to come to an end. It is a karmic chapter. Let's have a look. I'll just shuffle one more time. For the 7 of Swords for all Leo, the truth. And this is all happening because something's ending, something toxic, something too much, something excessive is coming to an end, and there's a great new beginning. And this great new beginning, there it is, the ending. You see that? End of a chapter, and you're transmutating to a new life. And that's the death card twice, which is connected to Scorpio. Someone that maybe has Scorpio in them, that's a Scorpio card twice. So we have to remember that at the end of the reading when we're doing the signs. This is a Capricorn card, and it shows something excessive, too much needs healing, it has to finish. And there is a lot of truth that's going to empower you to see things clearly and to have an epiphany or two, and a great victory awaits you. So after all that procrastination, you are going to be rewarded. Now let's have a look at what is it that you are celebrating, my dear Leo. Celebration. Wow, a great new beginning, the gift from the heavens. My dear viewers, just I had to sneeze quickly. So back to where I was talking about the what are you celebrating? And you're celebrating something magnificent, which is the gift of money. This could be the greatest gift of all, like a windfall or money. This is about something new, a new life, a new way of life, where it brings you a lot of fulfillment in many areas of your life. It could be the beginning of the greatest love, meeting someone so incredible. I do see great new beginnings, one that's very inspiring, one that's like igniting, and it's bringing the passion back in you, where you're becoming strong and you're expanding. But the Ace of Cups is the greatest gift of all. So it can be love for some, soulmate kind of love. everlasting love, or it can also be the greatest gift of money, because the greatest gift of money, very much in connection to this, which is going to be something that you will celebrate. This can be also the gift like of a windfall. It is very possible that it can be the gift of windfall, something wonderful that is finally, it stabilizes you and makes you feel that there's no more money issues. You're on top of the world. You can get everything happening. You can buy your own home, buy your own dream business, whatever that's there that you want to buy. But it does show that there is a big impact happening here in your life, where there is some great gift being given to you, maybe because you were procrastinating, maybe because you were not leaving, maybe because you were sacrificing and giving a lot from yourself. So all of that is taken into account. Now I'm going to look at the, that's what you're celebrating, something major happening. The Ace of, that's what you're celebrating, this here. And the expansion of maybe something igniting, starting fresh. The Seven of Pentacles, let's see the money that's coming. There it is, wealth. And it happens at a time where someone is leaving because they're not happy in a situation they're going. It's at that time where this wealth is coming, generation of wealth, lots of money coming to you. It's destined, it's imminent, and it's on its way. Now let's have a look at what is hidden. The High Priestess wants to tell you. What's your intuition trying to tell you? There's the Seven of Pentacles. It came, okay, it came with a warning. When you're in the midst of making decisions about leaving or relocating, or torn between two situations, whether to do this or that, this is the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning, what to do with money. It has doubled up, and we were talking about here what's hidden from you. What's hidden from you is when this money comes, you've got to be very cautious, because the Eight of Pentacles shows that attention to detail is important when you're dealing with big money, how to deal with it. Patience and planning, you've got to plan very cautiously what to do with the money so that you don't make any mistakes, so that you don't lose money, so that there won't be any hiccups or any errors or anything that you might not be able to see at the time when you're signing paperwork, when you're dealing with large amounts of money. And you have to get a lot of advice. Use ChatGPT, use Gemini, whatever you use, whatever AI supports you in getting a lot of information before you actually go to a financial planner. And make sure you see 2 financial planners to get the best course of action and make your decision accordingly. But you've got to be so cautious. That's the most important factor. And that's what's hidden. This is what's hidden from you. Now, another thing about what's hidden, the High Priestess, is your intuition might have been telling you, like mine has for the past, 15, 20 years, that a big amount of money is coming to me. I'm waiting for it like everybody else. Everybody's got their divine timing. We'll see when it is. So maybe you were always told that there's going to be a big amount of money where you have to stop and think and plan well, because it's going to be a big, gigantic amount. And that could be what your higher self is also referring to, because when we asked about it, it's saying it's to do with money and how to deal with big money, how to plan well, how to take time out and be patient when you're planning big amounts of money. Now, let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. Dreams, wishes come true. What kind of wishes? What kind of dreams? Something you've been worried about and in tears about, or sorrow, or feeling guilty about, that's going to be over. And it's going to be over by some sort of somebody either leaving or some sort of an action that's been taken. But it's going to be an end of a chapter. Where you were torn what to do here and there, that is getting all sorted out due to money. So that is wonderful. That is absolutely excellent. By taking action, you're able to release yourself from that situation. Let's see the Death card. For every Leo, grieving the loss of something that's leaving. Again, this is all about something that you were defeated at. There was nothing you could do. It had to come to an end. Connected to the Seven of Swords that you were procrastinating, ultimately was destined to end. You are going to be grieving the loss of that situation or that person. Painful, hurtful, heartbreak. There is heartbreak at the end of this chapter. This Death card sometimes can be an ending. Sometimes it could be a passing also. So I feel like that's what's happening there, and let's leave it at that. That's the end of that. I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Again, pay attention to the red flags. That's in connection to the Eight of Pentacles maybe, or other things. Just pay attention, and it's cautioning you to be paying attention to the signs, because there's something that might be happening and you have to be prepared. Let's have a look at the next Message for all Leo. It says unrequited love. There is a situation where there isn't enough attraction, there isn't enough love to keep a situation going. There isn't any chemistry or attraction to keep a relationship going. There is a relationship coming to an end. That's another one. A relationship comes to an absolute ending. Right, let's take on a few messages from the heart to see your heart, somebody else's heart. What's going on? Wow. 2, and I need just one more. And there's the other one. Let's see. And then after this, I'll do the star signs to see the star sign connections you're dealing with, who's coming, and so forth. Okay, it says, I think you are very funny. I think you are very funny. That's nice. This one says, I love the way you carry yourself. I love the way you carry yourself. Okay. And then finally we've got, I want to make new memories with you. This is somebody coming back. I want to make new memories with you. So that's interesting. Leave that there. Now what I'm going to do is look at the star signs and see what's going on. Let's have a look at the star signs of the people that you are working with, consumed with. Now, the more the number of one particular sign, the majority of you, Leo, are dealing with that person. As for your soulmate, let me tell you who they are. It's an earth and water energy united. Not earth on its own, not water on its own. Earth and water. So let's have a look. Earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Water, yes, water is Scorpio. You got double Scorpio. Water energy is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so we got double Scorpio in the reading because we had the death card twice. Now I'm going to start taking out a lot of cards, and then at the end all the signs, and then at the end I'll go through the truth for all Leo. Okay, so we're talking earth energy, that's your first one, and then Pluto, water, Scorpio. Okay, so we were talking about Scorpio twice. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. We got 3 Scorpios going. So you needed earth and water, and there they are. The first thing that came out. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, which is earth energy. Scorpio, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, which is water energy. Earth and water is your soulmate, and we got 2 death cards. Both the death card is a Scorpio card. So there's 2 and 3 Scorpios so far. So let's keep going. At the beginning, the truth is here for all Leo. Now we've got the sun, which is your ruler, my dear Leo, and then we've got Uranus, which is an air energy. We'll put it over here, the ruler of Aquarius. Let's continue on until we see what happens. Okay, Aquarius seem to be strong here, double Aquarius, and there's Gemini, another air energy. Okay, Capricorn has doubled up, which is earth energy, one of your soulmates' energy. And then we've got Venus, which is earth and air. Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. Uranus is Aquarius. We'll leave it here. Okay, and let's keep going until I get the number that I think is relevant for me to tell you exactly what's going on. Okay, we're going to keep going through it until we get the right amount. Leo, again, yourself, and Pluto, water, again, Scorpio. So Scorpio is number 1 here. It's the highest level in the water energies. Then we've got Capricorn leading the way, Sagittarius, fire. We want to know your soulmate, and it looks like to me earth and water are doing well. Okay, we got another earth, which is with air. Mercury, the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. Neptune is water. Some Leos have connections, strong connections with Pisces. Let's continue on. We got Capricorn leading so far in the earth energy. Sagittarius, fire. Scorpio is number 1 in the water energy. That's what we know so far. Okay, Aquarius keeps coming out. Air energy. Some air energies do connect with Leo very strong. Another air energy is Libra. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see who you guys are with now, who's coming in your life. Scorpio is controlling all the way. Wait a minute. Yeah, Scorpio here. And there's the Virgo again. Virgo, Gemini. So Virgo and Gemini has to go here because we have Mercury. Libra has to go here because we got Venus. And now Aquarius is left. We've got 4 Aquarius here. The truth for all Leos. Let's keep going. We've got fire. We've got Venus again, which is Taurus, Libra. The truth. And we got Cancer, another water energy. And we've got Pluto, another Scorpio. Scorpio is number 1 in the water energy. Now, for those of you who are with a Scorpio and you're not happy, you're going to say, what is she talking about? Why is Scorpio so important to us? Scorpio, being a water energy, is one of your soulmates. That's why you get connected to a Scorpio. If you're not happy with a Scorpio, that means they've got air in them. So if you're with a Scorpio Aquarius, yes, you won't be happy. Or Scorpio Libra, or Scorpio Gemini. But if you are with a Scorpio Virgo or Scorpio Capricorn, that's a different story. That's where you get the soulmate connection. Okay, Taurus Libra and Scorpio again. Scorpio, as you can see. So very important to know that. I had to explain it because a lot of people don't know that. Mars, the ruler of Aries. I'm going to take a little bit more to get it. Okay, Virgo and Aries. Now, if you are with a fire energy and you think fire is also a good deal, only if fire has got water and earth, you can survive. Otherwise, it's potentially very dangerous when 2 fire energies unite. Okay, it becomes a tug of war, or somebody has to really sacrifice everything they stand for to be able to continue. And talking about that, the fire's coming out now. Okay, 2 more messages and I'll stop. Okay, here we go. Fire and Neptune, water. And just one more finale for all Leo, the truth. And here we go. Jupiter, fire and air, which is Libra. Okay, I'll stop here and let's go through it together and see what's going on. We're going to go with your soulmate first, which is earth, and earth with water, not alone. So we got Libra. I feel the truth. I feel like Virgo is the leading one. So I'm going to go, all these are all 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 Capricorn. We'll leave them here. We've got 4 Virgo Gemini. I see. There's a possibility that Taurus Libra is winning. Yes, Taurus Libra is winning. When I say winning, what does that mean? Taurus Libra, Taurus is earth with air in them, with Libra in them, strong. And what unites them is Venus. So when Venus comes up in a reading, otherwise Libra would have been with the air and Taurus would have been with the earth. But since Venus keeps coming out, we're talking about someone that is possibly Libra with a lot of Taurus, because there's hardly any Taurus here, just the Venus. So there could be a Libra, a Libra that has strong Taurus in them. And talking about that, mind you, this is about me too, because I have got, I'm a Libra with something strong in Taurus. Okay, so let's I don't want to get involved, and I'm a Leo also with Sagittarius, but anyway, I don't want to go there. I just want to talk about the fact that there is, why do I take this as a win-win, this situation? The more the number, the majority of Leos are going to be dealing with this sign. And Taurus Libra is controlling so far. And the earth energy, earth-air energy. Okay? So it's not just an earth, it's an earth-air energy. You can't get the Taurus without the Libra. In this scenario, that's what it seems like to me. The second one is Virgo Gemini. Again, another Virgo, which is earth energy, but because of Mercury coming out, it's the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. But with the Virgo, we've got Virgo and Gemini, the strong one, Virgo, leading the way in this. But again, there was 5 of these, 4 of these, so this is the second ranking for the majority of Leo, Virgo, Gemini. And then finally, there is 4 stable with no air, earth energy, Capricorn, which is one of your greatest soulmates. Especially if there's water involved, then it becomes a complete perfection of a soulmate. Talking about water energy, let's go and find the Libra, the Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there is 1 Cancer and 2. I think there'll be 2 Cancer because there was a Chariot. Chariot is a Cancer, so I think if there was, it'll be 2. And Pisces, Neptune, 2. This is Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, 2 and 2 Cancer. But of course, the leading one in the water energy, part of your soulmate is Scorpio. And look how many Scorpios we had. 2 death cards, which is the Scorpio card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Scorpio in your reading, my dear Leo. Your soulmate is Scorpio with earth energy coming in your life. If you've already met them, make sure they've got earth in them and you're set. And the rest were Cancer. But that's the ruling one in the water, 100% Scorpio. That's your soulmate. It's over. Now let's talk about people that are like yourselves, that you do get connected with. Aries, I'll just see. I don't think Aries is I think Sagittarius was the strongest here, so I'll just have a look. Aries, Leo. Oh, Aries is possible. Sagittarius, Leo. So we got 4 Leo. We got 3 Sagittarius, and I think Aries is leading the way. Yes. Oh no, Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is Sagittarius. Let me just see how many Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aries is the ruler here. Aries is ruling. For the majority of Leo, you'll be dealing with a fire energy. Aries, this could be a family member. This could be someone that you're connected with. This could be someone that you are leaving behind, that you're not happy with. There could be Aries with Aquarius, Aries with Gemini. There is a possibility of fire, air here, very strong. So Aries, or it can be a soulmate. Very rare that you will find a soulmate that is Aries with earth, with Capricorn, and water. You have to have, when you have the fire energy, you have to have 3. When it's just your soulmate, it's earth and water, the ones we talked about. If you are with a fire energy, then the fire energy has to have earth and water for it to be your soulmate. Otherwise, it could be a family member or a relationship that might be doing well. It might be failing if it's got air in it. If it's got water, it's doing okay. It just needs a little bit of earth. If you've got earth, then it makes it a near soulmate connection. So for the majority of your Aries, and then comes Sagittarius, second in the rack, and the leveling up in the ranking. So in regard to fire energy, you got Aries ruling, then comes Sagittarius, then there is Leo. There is someone who's got Leo in them, that's for sure. Strong 4 Leos. Okay, that's the fire energy. And then finally we've got the air energy, and the air energy here is Aquarius. Aquarius here is on its own, strong air energy. A lot of fire energy and air, fire and air do get together. They can be soulmates if there is earth involved. It doesn't need water, it needs earth. If there's water involved, it doesn't last. There's issues, there's turbulence. But if there is earth energy with air, it can be your twin flame, very easily twin flame. And we'll call it twin flame, we'll stop there. Or it can be a family member. And that is the end of this. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know your perspective about all the signs so we can understand exactly what's going on, who they are, and what they're all about. That explains everything to us, all of us, each and every one of us when we're listening to it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Let me know your perspective on the signs. Who's who? And who have you met, and who are you dealing with, and who's the Aquarius, who is the Virgo, Gemini, and who's the Aries in your life, and who's the Leo. There's Leo like yourself. So all of that, but your soulmates, you know who they are now. It's all explained. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace. Namaste.